Well, this was an embarrassment. Um, there's really not too much you can say. Um, you know, we we still have a long way to go. Like I told everyone before when we went live earlier for the pregame show, um, this win is not indicative of where the Panthers are heading. We're heading in the right direction. We're heading in the right direction. The issue is that we still are not at a level of contendership. We're not. We can sit there and talk all day about, you know, where we should be and we should win 10 games, but it goes back to a statement that I said in the pregame. If you go back to the pregame show and what I was saying then, you have to understand in order for the world to take us serious, these are the games that we're going to have to win. These are the fucking games that you have to win. If you want the world to take you serious, you got to win these type of fucking games, bro. And we're going to get into Bryce Young, but a couple things that I'm pissed off about in this game. Number one, the amount of injuries. We had too many guys on the defensive side of the ball go down today. J.C. Horn after two incredible interceptions. We talked about him and how he had to play better. We needed him to play better today. He did. He gave us an opportunity to win the fucking game. He gave us a chance to be able to go into a hostile environment to win a fucking playoff game. You only got 9 points off of three turnovers. Brock Purdy broke a record. He was the first quarterback to throw three interceptions in the first half. He threw three in the first fucking half. And we came away with 3 points. That's all we were able to come away with off of three interceptions. You were not able to capitalize off of that team's mistakes. In order to beat good fucking football teams, in order to do that, you're going to have to be able to capitalize when your defense is able to make stops. The defense wore down after that. After they had a tremendous performance in the first half, they wore the fuck down. Okay, you can't expect them to be on the field the entire game, and they're still going to give the level that they give in the first half. I never understood why people thought that about defenses, and you always want to blame a defense for losing. If your defense causes three fucking interceptions in one half, you should be winning that football game. There's no reason why you shouldn't be winning that game. But again, the offense was stagnant. I don't. Chuba Hubbard, Chuba Hubbard looks like he's getting healthy. He's looked like that he's getting healthy, but I still think Rico should have had more touches. I don't like the amount of touches that Rico Duato got in the game. He should have had more touches in the game today. And Bryce, I told you guys in the last live, and Christian, I told everybody in the last live, Bryce is going to turn the ball over. That's just what he does, man. That's what he does. I told everybody in the live before the pregame show that Bryce was going to turn over the ball. I knew that he was going to do that. I, because that's just who he is. He's going to give the ball up. And the interception that he threw in the end zone, that first of all, you shouldn't even been throwing the ball right there. That was a bad play call by David Canales on the 1 yard on the 2 yard line. You got to feed it to your running game and get those points right there on the board early in the fucking game. You don't throw the ball right there on the end zone. You don't throw it. Now, granted, if you are going to throw it, Bryce, you got to throw that ball away, man. There was nothing there. There was nothing there. There was a bad read. You threw it too late. You threw it too late. When you saw him flash the first time, you got to get rid of the ball. You threw that ball entirely too late on that interception in the red. That play changed the momentum of the game. And then even when your defense came out and got not one, not two, but three interceptions, you were not able to capitalize on that at all. At all. Guys, the offense still needs a lot of work. Ted McMillan with a huge drop on third down that could have extended drives. The drop that he had, that was huge. Again, the defense, when guys started going down and you couldn't expect them to play good the entire game. I don't want to hear anybody talk about how the defense played in the second half. Bro, the defense did more than a fucking enough to win the game for us. More than a fucking enough. I'm about to drop the link out there for everybody, man. We still live, man. Look, hey guys, we're not ready for the spotlight yet. We had an opportunity of a fucking lifetime tonight, and we blew it. Typical Carolina Panthers shit. This is typical Carolina Panthers type shit. To blow a fucking game like this, Dave Canales ruined the game for us, and Bryce drew that badass ball, but we were still in it. Dave Canales ruined us like a motherfucker. I mean, again, man, I'm not gonna put it all on Canales. Bryce played a bad game. Bryce Young played a bad game today, man. After a 400-yard plus performance, he came out there today and laid a fucking egg, man. He played a bad game. The throw to Ted McMillan, he was wide open on that. Outside of that, the other throws were mid. And yeah, the Canales didn't call a great game. Like, I understand that the game wasn't perfect, and he made a lot of fucking mistakes with the play calling, especially on the 1 yard line. I just don't understand that reason to throw the ball right there, feed your fucking workhorse running back, and get into the end zone. But again, you were not able to capitalize off of what the fucking defense gave you, and what the defense was doing for you. The defense kept you in the game. Bro, you tell me that you were going to pick Brock Purdy off 3 times in one game, and we would have lost by 10 points? I would have never fucking believed it. I would have never fucking believed it. If my defense gave me an opportunity to play like that, to go out there and convert, and we were only able to score 9 points the entire fucking game. I don't like that call to go for 2 after the first touchdown. I don't like that call right there. Take the points. Take it. Take the motherfucking points. Fitzgerald missed a chip shot. That was a terrible kick by him. Hooked it all the way right late in the game. I mean, the game was pretty much over at that point. But still, guys, we're not ready. We're not. And that's what I try to tell everybody. Christian, everybody that was up here on the live before in the pregame show, is to tell you guys that we're not ready. That's why I said 9 wins. The magic number was 3. The magic number was 3. I said that the Panthers need to try to win at least 3 of the last 6 in order to have an opportunity at anything. Well, now you're going to have to win 3 out of the last 5. That's the room that you have. You don't. So now you're sitting back in second place in the fucking division. You had an opportunity to take the division by the fucking neck and run with the shit, and you folded. This is typical Carolina Panthers shit, and this is the type of shit that I'm sick of, because we talked about how big of a moment this would have meant for our team. And for us to come out there and play the fucking way we did, man, it was absolutely fucking horrible. This was a horrible game, man, for the Panthers. I step back. Every week, it seems like we're up and down. We're so up and down. But I have to remind myself, guys, this is still year 2 of a rebuild. We were not supposed to even be in a situation that we were in today. Well, week 12, we were talking about meaningful football. I had this team winning 7 to 8 games at the beginning of the season. 7 to 8 games. That's all that I had us. That's all that I had us winning. Never did I thought that we would have an opportunity to win the division. And even with a loss today, that opportunity is still in front of us. But you play another tough game next week. You got the Rams, their explosive offense at home. J.C. Horn with a concussion. Wharton got hurt. A lot of other guys got hurt. Savala got hurt 2 times in the fucking game, and so now you're down personnel going into probably a game where you're going to need everybody, even at full strength. We were going to need everybody there to play a big game. But the offense was limited, man. It was super limited today. That's really just what it came down to. The defense did their fucking job, bro. I don't care what nobody says. The defense did their fucking job. This offense let us down today, man. Bryce played a bad game. Dave Canales didn't call a great game. I mean, here we go back again talking about the same fucking shit, not taking advantage of our opportunities that we're given. Got Christian in the building. Go ahead, Christian.
Um, I don't think I can't really say he played a bad game because one, where the fuck was the play? Like my thing is after the bad interception, that was he. After that, he really didn't play bad at the rest of the game. Ted dropped some balls, and my thing is, what's gonna piss me off is next week. Now the playbook is gonna be open. First of all, I think we need to go a step further before that play even happened. First of all, I knew what type of game Dave Canales was on when he did not go for it, and this was the first drive. You did not go for it after your offense. I mean, your defense was just on the field for 8 minutes and 43 seconds. You had
Yeah,
a 4th and 2,
yeah, you
and
got to go for it there.
you didn't go for it. What do you have to lose at this point? You should have went for it to set the tone. He set the tone there where I'm like, this nigga is going conservative. And then for me, we shouldn't even get to the point to even put Bryce in that situation or put the team in the situation for him to throw that. He should have ran the damn ball. Like you should
Yeah,
have ran the ball. And
it should
after
have been a
that,
run right
you
there.
didn't capitalize on 3 interceptions. And we should have been up 21-7. 21-7. They should have been up. And that changes the game. And I felt and that is all on Dave Canales. That is not on nobody else because outside of the tent part, outside of the Bryce thing, they were still in the game. That is on coaching. That is 100% on coaching. I don't want to hear nobody talk about Ted dropping the ball. I don't want to hear about Rico Dowdle. No, it is all on Dave Canales because he should have called a more aggressive play. Because it's like, dude, you just saw Ted could go out there and destroy their secondary. Why didn't we go more deep threats and destroy the secondary? And he should have on when he did the play. XL made me mad, but I'm not mad at XL because XL should have been put in that situation anyway for him to have to come back to the football because why the hell was the play scheme for him draw it up so goddamn far when they had nothing but space for him to get the ball? The I'm disappointed with Dave Canales, and it's all his fault tonight. It is nobody else's fault because I'm sorry, the defense erased those three, erased
Hey,
whatever
if you're
Bryce
new to
Young
the
did.
channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, man. Hit the like button on this video, man. This is Life is Just a Wave podcast. If you're new to, I see a lot of new people in the chat. Make sure y'all sub the fuck up, man, and hit the like button after this. We live after every Panther game for the rest of the way. Yeah, go ahead, Christian. My bad.
You good. Whatever with that interception that Bryce threw, the defense they erased that more than enough. They erased that, so that shit don't even matter to me. And I don't want to hear niggas even talk about it because they erased it 2 times. They erased it 3 times in a row. So it doesn't even matter that happened. It doesn't even matter because they didn't do anything with it with the offense. I'm like, no, that is all on Dave Canales. I don't want to hear about what Bryce did. I don't want to hear what Ted did. Nigga, you should have because my thing is you schemed Ted to get a deep ball. Why didn't you do that more? He could have been destroying it. Bro, we could have scored 28. We could have scored 21 unanswered points. For like really. We could have scored like 16 unanswered points had he went deep, trusted go deep. You being conservative. I'm like, bro, open up the playbook. Stop playing. Like, what are you doing? And this is what I be talking about with Dave Canales. This is why I be talking about I don't want to hear about no Evero, none of that. Dude, you
Nah,
got
the
to come out
defense,
to
the defense had nothing to do with today's loss, man. They
no, I'm
played.
just saying in general.
I told you
I don't
Christian
want to
McCaffrey was gonna get his.
bro,
Everything
I
that
said that too. Guess who
everything that
was
I predicted in the beginning of in the pregame show happened today. I told you that Bryce was going to turn the ball over because that's just what he does. He will turn the ball over no matter how good he
the
plays
second
or
one
how
wasn't
bad.
called. That was a pass interference. Even the
Yeah, that should
commentators
it
said
was a miss. That was a
that was
miss
a
pass
pass
interference
interference.
call. It was a miss
Yeah,
pass
that was some
interference call,
bullshit.
but
Because we was
again,
actually going down the field. That was some bullshit. So,
yeah, that was a miss that was a miss call. But overall, man, I just felt like you can't against a team like this. And then how about that fumble recovery, man? Where
that
where
was
where where we punched it when we punched the fucking ball out and nobody was able to get it. Two people missed the fumble recovery.
yeah, I knew.
That shit would have changed the fucking game. Like that was a miss. That was another missed opportunity right there where you got to do that. The
And that
Jawan, if go back to the first quarter, where Jawan Jennings
Juwan,
touchdown,
Juwan
three
did,
people three people tackled him, and he still got away. He
bro.
had three people. I don't understand what J.C. Horn was doing on that touchdown where he jumped on his back and then he just got off of him and let him run into the end zone. That play at the beginning of the game, I know that the defense played well, but those two plays, if I could point out anything that the defense did today, Those two fucking plays, man, really, really cost us, bro. You got to get that fumble.
Yeah,
You got to get that fumble, and there's no way in hell you let Jennings score that goddamn touchdown at the beginning of the
bro,
game.
it should have been a field goal, bro. It
Right,
shouldn't
bro.
have
That
been.
should have been a field goal.
Bro, but that's what I. But then they made up for it with the three interceptions, and that's why I said I can't. I don't want to hear niggas come up here and blame Bryce or Ted or XL that he stepped out of the line. Like that shit there had like I'm sorry,
That
they
wouldn't have
still
changed the game, man. That wouldn't have that play. If they talking about XL on
like
that
no,
legal
bro.
touching call,
No, it did not, bro. No,
that didn't change the game.
Dave Canella should have been scheming these niggas to get open the whole game. You wait till the third quarter to call a deep route for Ted McMillan. Like, what are we like? That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't look. We gotta stop. We got to put. This is why I said we got to stop blaming the quarterback, blaming the wide receivers. We got to stop doing that. Like
Yeah.
Jimmy Horn not getting enough play. Like we got to stop blaming the players. We got to start putting accountability on Dave Canales
No,
because
again, Dave,
he's making a
he didn't call a great game at all. He didn't call a great game at all,
his
man,
play
today.
calling is schizophrenic. Like
And then
one
Troy
moment is
Aikman, shout out to Troy Aikman, man, because he pointed out a good point. He said that this offense and Dave Canales play calling, they're not a team meant to come back. We're not built. We're not built to come back from deficits. We are a ball control offense where we run the ball, eat the time of possession, and try to keep the other offense off.
right,
We didn't do that. They killed the time of possession today, especially in the first half. They fucking murdered the time of possession in the first half, bro. We couldn't get off the field at all outside of those interceptions that we had. But the offense kept going three and out so fucking quick the defense was on the field the entire game. The
bro.
entire fucking game, bro.
Exactly. That's why niggas got hurt. And also, too, what did I say that Dave Canales needed to do because they cannot guard? They can't guard the tight ends. The middle of the field was so open so many times. This is I was look. There was look. This is why I wasn't mad at Bryce Young when they were talking about man he missing guys. No, he like telling niggas the middle of the field is open. He keep telling niggas that, and niggas ain't doing it. It's like, oh my god, I don't understand why Dave Canellis did not see. I'm watching it where they are literally they're covering the sideline. That's all the 49ers defense is. They don't cover the middle of the field. This is why they suck on defense in the middle of the field. They're not. They don't cover the middle of the field. They're good at the working the sidelines. They're not good at the middle of the field. And he did not use the tight ends. He just used them for blocking.
All of
And
them, all of those teams that everybody's talking about that we came back from, they were not on the level of the 49ers. This is a playoff caliber team that we're talking about. We came back. Look at the
these
teams that you
niggas
just
mid.
said. Dolphins, Cowboys, and Falcons all were comebacks. Where are all of those teams sitting at right now? You tell me those were not games where against a playoff caliber team. Every time we played a playoff caliber team, like a team that was actually this good outside of Green Bay, all of the other playoff caliber teams that we played this year, this is it's really been the same story. The offense can't put up any points.
Bro, and it pisses me off because Dave Canales, I'm like, dude, you literally. But what pisses me off is once
That's
again,
a
why are we
divisional game,
not doing
Bleezo.
stuff? Bro, but my thing is this, why are we not doing stuff to fit the offense? Like, dude, last week we were pushing it, moving motion. This week, no motion. I don't understand how niggas come up in here and be like, man, you know what? We gonna blame excess. We gonna blame Bryce. We gonna blame Ted. Like, there ain't no motion. Nobody was getting like. There's no motion, no movement. Where was that at?
We got
Like,
Carl D in the building. Carl D, go ahead, man.
What's up? What's up, fellas? Can y'all hear me?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, we can hear you, Kobe.
Oh, okay, okay. I have 3 points I want to make. Um, First to the point you were talking about, um, with nobody that fumble play when nobody jumped on it and stuff. My point, I feel like it still wouldn't have mattered because look at the defense. They got 3 interceptions and we still did nothing. So that them jumping on that fumble, I think wouldn't have changed no kind of game because the offense would have stalled out anyway. So yeah, that did. I don't think that mattered. And my second point, Christian, you know what? You opened my eyes, and I have to agree with you. I got to say I was wrong when you came up here and we talking about Dave Canales. I was like, yeah, he might be a little harsh. No, no, you are correct. This dude, every time we lose, when we lose these games, he does not. He is not aggressive. Like you said, he's too conservative. He don't call plays like he did against Atlanta. He don't call. I'm like, the heck is going on? What you doing? It's it's
Yeah,
it's pathetic. It's pathetic. And my
It,
yeah,
it
my third
is.
point. And my third point is, hey, wait, you sure you don't got nobody in the media, no kind of contacts? Cause we need somebody in the media to ask Dave these questions, to ask him what the hell was you thinking, and why your play calling is mid and not
yeah.
aggressive.
Listen, man. Listen, man. Dave called a bad game today, guys. Like he called a terrible game today. But again, man, like when I'm looking at football and I'm looking at a performance like today, like you needed there were plays out there to be made. Like even as bad as the even as bad as the play calling was today, there were plays out there to be made. Like I think it was just a lot of the personnel choice I just didn't like. Like I said, Duato didn't have enough touches for me. Like I think Rico and again Chuba did well. Chuba did well. I think he's getting back healthier. You're starting to see another gear out of Chuba. He caught the ball out of the backfield pretty good today. You know, you're starting to see another gear from Chuba, and I think he's just getting healthy. That's what I think that's going
But,
on there.
but what did this game show you? That
Nothing.
Rico
What the
Dotto is that nigga, and we need to
yeah you
re-sign him and stop playing.
yeah you Rico definitely should have had a lot more touches today, man. But again, man, just a stagnant offense, man. Like the offense was just so stagnant today. Like you know, man, at the first half, I'm sitting here saying to myself, man, okay, we turned the ball over, we got an interception, we got it back, so we're gonna drive down. I kept feeling like every time we got one of those damn turnovers, we was about to turn the tide of the fucking game. Even after the third one, you said to yourself, like, man, we still got a fucking opportunity to win this bitch, man. Like we do. But it wasn't to me, man, till guys, you know, first of all, I didn't did anybody see JC Horn get hurt? Because I didn't see him get hurt.
I ain't see that.
Yeah, I didn't see
He
JC Horn.
did.
I
He
know he
got hurt. He got hurt like in a pile. That's where he got his concussion at, where he was tackling, and that's what happened to another player as well. They all was bro. They was hitting so hard today, boy. Oh my goodness, they
Yeah,
came
but
out to
man, you know
play.
him not coming back after the half, and then you know Charles got hurt at linebacker. You know you had to bring in
Yeah,
you know Barnes. You know we had some injuries go down, so I knew when like guys started going. I think we lost like four starters on defense tonight.
no, we
Like
lost three, and we
yeah,
lost Savala. That was what made
yeah,
four.
Savala is frail, man. So Savala, I think I'm done with Savala. I really
I ain't
think that
gonna
I'm
hold you. I think our offensive line played a whole lot better when he left.
yeah
Honestly,
like
Where's the 70? I ain't see 74. Was he out? Did he come in?
Savala didn't play too good, man.
he was
What
done when he got hurt. It was actually the offense looked a whole lot like the line looked better. But my thing was this, d- like Carl D. Like, look, I think look. I'm sorry, Dave Canales. If he's gonna be the head coach. Next season, we need to hire a new offensive coordinator. There needs to be somebody else in
we
here
might need to, man.
because no,
Yeah,
we
yeah,
don't. Might
yeah.
no, no,
I'm
ain't no
starting to
might.
believe
We
that.
need to
'Cause
because there's no.
Jesus
You
Christ.
cannot have. There's no success with like I'm. That's a if there's a something that to be made about that. I promise you, we need to go hire Eric Bieniemy. He needs to be the offensive coordinator because I'm trying to tell you he would do numbers for this offense and the players that we have. You will see guys that you'd be like, "Oh my god, this nigga can play." I mean,
And he's
yes,
good at scheming open.
yes, and he runs the ball. This is why the Chiefs' offense was successful under him because look at it now that he's not there. He was good
Man,
at his job.
I'm just so motherfucking disgusted, man.
Yeah,
Like
me
it's
too,
like
man. Yes, it is.
we can never fucking seize these opportunities, man. Like we really had a fucking basically a blank canvas in front of us right now. All you got to do is win. You fucking win, and you control your own fucking destiny, man. And like now, you're going like this loss going into the Rams game next week. I just don't feel good about this, man.
Man, you
I think we can very much
man.
be 6-7 after next week. Like I'm not even
We
gonna
are
lie to
six and
y'all.
seven. Oh no, we
No,
six and
we're six
six.
and six.
Oh
Yeah,
Damn, Christian,
yeah,
you
my
good?
bad.
You
My
win?
bad.
yeah,
You
yeah.
already
We're
added
six and
us a
six.
loss. My bad. But you know
Yeah,
what's so
I
funny,
I think that we're gonna be 6-7 after next week,
Hell,
man.
we
Because
playing like we 6 and 7. So
bro? It felt
yeah,
like it too. I ain't gonna hold you. It felt like two losses last today. But
this
you
shit
know
was
what's
an
so funny,
embarrassment.
Waves? Watch these niggas come out and go toe to toe with the Rams and mess around and might win.
I'm gonna be pissed.
It's gonna piss you off. It's
I'm gonna
gonna
be
piss.
pissed because I'm like seriously, and it can't
We
happen
too
because
much
you
like
know how
this.
this
One
team
week
is
we good,
hot and
one week we
jealous.
Let
bad.
me tell
One
you
week we
something. My
good,
blood pressure ain't high. These
Yeah,
niggas
this
better
team
get
is
clear.
hot and
Look.
jealous.
I told y'all, don't let these niggas get y'all blood pressure high. Look,
one week
only
we
thing
good,
I'm
one week we
frustrated,
bad. One week we good, one week we bad.
Exactly.
bro. I'm trying to tell you, watch it, watch. You gonna go toe to toe with the Rams.
Yeah,
Everybody the Rams gonna come in there like, yeah, man, we can just blow them out, and they might mess around and they might actually lose the game. Like we
exactly.
might actually win the game.
And I'm just
It's gonna be crazy. Then niggas gonna be like, bro. I think if we win that game, I think we should just do the live stream in silence for like 10 minutes.
Man,
Just don't say nothing.
honestly, man, I
Just don't say
honestly,
nothing for
guys,
10 minutes.
to be real, man. Like after seeing today, I really we still got a long way to go. That's what I
yeah, we
took.
do.
That's what I took away from today's game, guys.
Bro,
That we're
we a
not we're
pass
not
rusher away.
we're not at a contending level yet. That's what I took away from today's game. I don't think that
Not
we can
necessarily.
contend. Well, hold on, listen. I don't think that we can really contend with like the elites of the NFC. I think that we can. I think that we can beat teams that have had some inconsistencies themselves, but when going up against like the juggernauts of the NFC, like I don't know if we're able to beat a Detroit. I don't know if we can beat a Rams. I don't know if we, you know what I'm saying, we couldn't beat a San Francisco. They were 7-4. So, you know, one of the better teams in the NFC. I just don't know, man. We're not at that level yet. But what everybody should also take away from it is that no matter what the fuck happens, we are taking a step in the right direction, man. Like overall as a team, like think about it. Fuck what the fuck happened tonight. I mean, that is what it is, y'all. Again, we were not supposed to be in this situation. This is not this was nobody had playoffs on the board this year.
That's
Nobody
true.
had nobody had playoffs on the board this year. We are still very much in the midst of a rebuild, and today was prime example of that. It was a prime example of that. The 49ers showed that you guys are not ready for prime time, which we're not. We're not ready for a prime time game because if that's the fucking the link, I already posted it, bro. The link is out there already, dog. Um, we're not ready for prime time. We're not ready for the big moments and the big stages yet. We haven't built our team to that type of culture yet. We haven't done that. We are still in the midst of building a culture here in Carolina. We still have a lot that we're missing, and there are still a lot that we need before we can sit up here and say that we're a real contender. You know what I'm saying? If the division falls in our hands some fucking way, then it just falls in our fucking hands some way. But you're not going to sit up here and tell me that we're ready to compete right now with the top teams in the NFC. I just don't see that.
That's true.
Well, I ain't, well, my thing is this. I see where the reason why I get upset is because I see where we can be a contending team for real. And
You know,
I just hope these niggas make the actual mistakes. My thing is this offensive coordinator, that needs to happen immediately. He need to give us
no, dude.
six.
You know what's really holding us back?
What's that?
It's it's Bryce the midget Young. Bryce Young
Man,
laid
shut
an
up
egg
with that
once
bullshit.
again. Once again, Bryce Young had 20 yards at
Here
the
we
end of the
go.
second quarter. He is
Here we
trash.
go.
He's always been trash. He's a
So
midget. He can't throw the ball downfield. He can't do anything better than anyone. He is trash. We
blah
need to
blah
get rid
blah
of his
blah blah.
midget ass. Get his midget F word ass out of here. He is a bitch.
How you gonna call a man? How you gonna say that? Call a man a bitch?
Well, anyway,
Yeah, we got
man,
to
I
get him the
don't.
fuck up out of here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he's
anyway,
gone. He tried to give him an opportunity, and it went left. Sorry
Yeah,
about that, dog.
anyway, I wanted to say we are one thing it is we need to get an offensive coordinator. That is one.
yeah,
And
we
we need
do.
to
Yeah.
establish who is the tight end. We need to every a Carolina Panthers team that has ever been good in contending has a tight end. Every
And we
one of
got
them.
the tight end.
But dog, we need to use them.
Mitchell. I'm talking about Mitchell
And
and Trimble.
and this is why I said we need an offensive coordinator who's going to use the tight ends. On defense, we need to go ahead and spend the money and go get us a
Coordinator.
top guy. No, we need to get us a top coordinator. I think we should switch coordinators. I think we need to go in the draft, get a secondary because our secondary it needs to be a whole lot better. Yes, they did good today, but trust me, they need to get a secondary and a star. We need to go ahead and get us a star pass rusher and immediately because the front seven they are solid, but the problem is when you don't have a star pass rusher, you need you need at least one star pass rusher that really can get the pressure going, really can get it to open it up for everybody else. If we get that, we'll be all right. I'm not worried about. I think this team offensive coordinator use the tight ends and get a pass
Hold on,
rusher
hold on, hold on, hold
secondary.
on, hold on. Dead Rabbit. Nobody is fucking running away from anything. I'm just not going to listen to the bullshit, bro. The first thing, if there was you when you came up here, the first thing all you kept saying was Bryce is trash, Bryce is ass, and Bryce is a bitch. That's not a very knowledgeful take. If that's how
Right.
you feel, you can say that shit in the fucking comments, bro. Like again, again, it's one thing to call them trash, man, but I'm not ready for you. You fucking right. You damn right.
And these niggas
And
is
you're not ready
weird.
to be up here on this motherfucking panel.
These niggas
The
is
real
weird.
talk is, like I said, bro. You can. It's. I'm not mad at you saying that Bryce is a fucking bum, but you coming up to this motherfucker, you coming on this motherfucker just saying Bryce is a bitch. That shit is retarded, dog. You're not finna do that on my podcast. But anyway, um, yeah, man, we're not ready. And I hope everybody took that away from this. We're not ready. We still need to build. We can say that it's offensive play calling. We can say that the quarterback play needs to be a lot better. We can say that the offensive line on the run game, but holistically as a team, we're not ready. We're not ready. Holistically as a team, we're not ready. You sit around here. Uh, Let me go ahead and ban this motherfucker right quick. Cause this
Listen.
nigga, yeah.
Oh, okay. While you
Yo,
doing that, let me
Let me
ask
go ahead and
Christian
let
a
me go ahead and ban
question
this
real
nigga right
quick.
quick. He gone.
Hey, Christian.
what's going?
Um, what confuses me is when you were talking about the coordinator that did Dave. Dave did all of that in Tampa Bay. He got his tight ends involved. He ran the ball consistently. He was aggressive with Baker Mayfield. What the hell happened when he because
Not
we go
like
see
that.
Carolina? Where's
Not
all
like
that at?
that though. Not like that. Let me tell you why. The next coordinator who went to Jacksonville, he was on that staff. He was the one that's really the offensive. He showed you that when we played Jacksonville. I told niggas, I said, you about to see who was the real offensive coordinator
Oh,
for
actually,
the Tampa Bay
actually,
Buccaneers.
no, actually, that the guy that took the Jacksonville head coach, he was the OC in San Francisco.
No. He
I
was
mean, not
still
San Francisco. I mean,
he
excuse me
was
for the Rams.
no, I'm saying when you no, I know, but I'm saying when you saw him, he was Tampa Bay, the Jacksonville Jaguars. He was with Tampa
Yeah, I
Bay.
know, but I'm. Oh, I thought you were saying he was on the
No, no, no,
offensive
no,
staff
no,
with
no,
Canales.
no. I'm
Oh,
saying you're
okay.
gonna see who really was that guy, who really was working. That's what I was trying to tell people. I'm like, no. Their offense last year was better than the year before that
I
because
mean, yeah, that's true, but
how
they
many
was.
touchdowns? No. How many touchdowns? And I told people, look at Baker Mayfield's play last year versus the following year. It was a whole lot better. He was a whole lot smoother. He threw for 44 touchdowns. That is called explosive offense. Dave Canales' offense don't get you nowhere near that. That's why they lost in the playoffs. They just had the better. They just had a great talent, so it carried them in their defense. But Dave Canales' offense is ranked 20th, 23rd. Like that's what his offense was in Tampa Bay. It was not good. Like that. Like that's why I said if you're gonna hire him, cool. But I think far as with the players, he does a good job with players and getting it. But I think we need a better offensive coordinator because it's like, dude, get another offensive coordinator so they can call the game and you just be the head coach. Because I think he's having a hard time like trying to get people up there, get people pumped for the game because I think he had the guys ready to play. I just think that the offense just was trash. Like that was the problem. Like the defense was ready to play. Yeah, they
Yeah,
just suck.
but I also, man, I also feel like this too, man. Like again, man, some of this responsibility do have to fall on Bryce, bro.
Oh
Like
yeah,
it,
that too.
it does, man. Like I'm gonna be honest with you. On that first interception they threw at the goal line, granted that should have been a run, but you cannot make that throw right there, bro. Like you cannot. He actually had the lane to run it in for the touchdown. He that's what they were. Even Troy Aikman said like he had a clear fucking lane to run the ball in for a touchdown, and he decided to pass it anyway.
Yeah,
Like
I
it
agree
was
with that. That
like
no
that
problem
was
for me, man. But
yeah that was just a bad decision, man.
yeah, but
And you
after
know
that,
Ted.
they negated that.
Yeah, like I said, I know they did negate it, and like I said, the defense did fucking negate it, and that's cool. But again, drop passes by the wide receiver Ted McMillan. He dropped a huge pass on third down, a
Oh
catch
yeah.
that you, a catch that you got to make. He struggled with drops, man. I think they said he got like what 6, 7 drops on the season, But he's a rook. He's still learning. He's still trying to get his footing up underneath him. But we got to give him the kind of the same thing that we gave Leggett, man. Like
Yeah,
we
that's
we
true.
we were, we were on Leggett ass last year for dropping so many passes as a rookie, and Tet has dropped a lot. Like he's dropped a lot. But I just think
We
behind those
gonna get
guys,
on Ted though, because Ted
Coker,
always makes up for it. So
yeah, he does make up for it. But again, it's about dropping the passes in the moments and situational football. Situational football is the problem that you have to understand. Like you have to be able to uh take advantage of the situation that's going on. That right there will let you know exactly how far the team is moving forward. Take advantage of what the situation is. If you on third, if it's a fourth down that you need to fucking convert on, then you fucking convert on the goddamn fourth down. The plays that we gotta have, you gotta make. You gotta make the plays that we gotta have. That's the shit that's stopping us from going to the next level is because we're not making the plays that we gotta have. Those third down crucial plays, those timely in it bruh, you score right there. This is a different fucking ball game. Not converting off of 3 interceptions. Not putting up fucking 9 points on fucking Monday Night Football in front of the whole league. Now, now,
Yeah.
now, what you fuck you think the narrative is gonna be in the morning? The narrative all over social media. Well, the Panthers are who we thought they were. That's what you're gonna hear people say. All it's gonna
they've
be
been
all
cooking
over.
Dave Canales there, so
Yeah,
that's
they're
what
gonna
niggas.
and they're gonna keep doing it. This
Oh
team is
yeah.
not ready. This team is not ready yet. This team is not able to
Oh,
beat
cook
tough
his ass
components.
because he deserved
Again,
that.
this was a fucking golden opportunity, a golden fucking opportunity, and you didn't get it done. Like for real, bro. So again, I'm saying to myself, I'm saying to everybody else, listen, man, we still got a long fucking way to go, bro. A long fucking way to go before we talk about being a real contender. And
Yeah.
everybody needs to understand that we're still in the second year of the rebuild. Second year. Second year of the fucking rebuild. We still not where we need to be. We still got work to do on the defensive side of the ball. There's some pieces at linebacker that we're missing. You need Josie Jewell back healthy. You need Rose Boone back healthy. Wallace back healthy. We got some injuries on that front seven. You got some fucking injuries there. I knew Christian McCaffrey, bro. I said it even before my live. I said it there. I said that you needed that Christian McCaffrey was going to get his, and Bryce was going to turn the ball over. Those were two things that were fucking goddamn guaranteed. You needed your defense to try to contain Christian McCaffrey as much as possible. We did a bad job at tackling sometimes, especially against the run. I don't know how many yards did he have on the ground.
I think 100. No, he had he almost got 100-yard rushing. I think he
Bro,
got like 80 something.
I said I don't think we're far. Panther game said I don't think we're far away. One more off season. Yeah, one more off season is probably what we need. We definitely are taking steps in the right fucking direction. That's not even a question. We are taking steps in the right fucking direction. We are. That's why I said win, lose, or draw, no matter how this season is going to come out, we took a step in the right direction this year. That's all that mattered for me. Again, I was never expecting to be in the fucking playoffs. That was never a conversation that we were supposed to be having this year. Playoffs wasn't a conversation we were supposed to be fucking having. We were supposed to be talking about being better than 5 wins, which I had us at 7. We're already at 6, 500 through 12 weeks of the season. This is really all you can fucking ask for at this goddamn point. Like for real. That's all you can fucking ask for at this point.
Yeah.
We are better than what we are last year, bro. You can't look at us and say that we're not a better team than we were this time last year or even the year that we fought. We have definitely made strides, bro, better. Our defense is a lot better than it was last year. You got to remember, our defense was historically bad last season. I think they said coming into the game we were the 15th ranked defense. That's pretty damn good considering the fact that you got a bunch of young guys playing key positions on the defensive side of the ball. Like you got to. We are making steps in the right direction, man. But I mean, Dave Canales, he has to continue to grow too. Everybody, you can't he's going to make mistakes as a play caller. He's going to do that. He's still new. This is his second year. Do I think that he probably needs to give up the play calling duties? Yes. Will he give up the play calling duties? I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna fucking happen. I don't know if he's gonna give up the play calling duties. What I do fucking know is that there were a lot of bad calls. I don't like the play calls on the first and long situations that we got in because of penalties or whatever it was. I don't like those calls there. I don't like the throw on the goal line. For whatever reason, he was more aggressive last week against the Falcons than he was this week. You had third and short. I don't know how many times, and you chose to punt every time. Last week, you was going for it every time. Anything that was under third and 5, you were going for it every fucking time.
Mm-hmm.
You were going for it. But today, for whatever reason, you didn't have no balls. You left your balls back here in Charlotte. You left your fucking balls back here in Charlotte, man. Hey, bro. It's just a clear indication that we're not where we're supposed to be. And then you're going into a tough fucking game this upcoming Sunday against the Rams on a short week. This is going to be a short week for us, man. You know, because we played Monday night. I don't know, man. We could be 6-7 after next week. We could be 6-7 after next week, Carl D. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro.
Yeah.
It's too early to ask what position we should go for, and is it too early? I mean, yeah, I think it's still too early, man, because despite where we are right now, man, at 500. We still have an opportunity. You still have an opportunity. This division could come down to the last week of the season. Like, for real. This shit could come down to the last fucking week of the season. The last fucking week of the season. It could come down to that. So, we don't know how this shit is going to go. Hey, man, let me tell you something right now, bro. I don't know what the fuck motherfuckers is on tonight, but for everybody that's tuning in, let me tell you something right now, man. All of that bullshit that y'all motherfuckers talking in the comments or, Dead Rabbit or whatever the fuck, Sea Dog or whoever the fuck it is trying to come up here think he gonna run that shit. We don't do that shit over here, man. I guess because it's late, y'all favorite YouTubers or whatever ain't doing nothing. Y'all feel like y'all go pull up on the surfer. You feel like you go pull up on the surfer channel with that bullshit. That's not happening. I'm gonna ban your ass quick and I don't give no fucks about you. So that's just what it is. I guess y'all favorite YouTubers ain't fucking live right now because y'all motherfuckers on my shit talking that shit. I only want real surfers up on this motherfucker. If you ain't a real fucking surfer, don't pull up to my goddamn live, man. I don't give a fuck about having 10 viewers in this bitch, 5 viewers or 1 viewer. I'm still go even when this shit was only at 2 or 3 fucking viewers, nigga. I still was popping my shit. I don't do this shit for no motherfucking viewers, nigga. I do this shit because this shit is a passion. This is my football team. Fuck what the fuck y'all talking about, bro. That shit don't mean none of y'all. But you're not gonna come on this motherfucking goddamn thing that any bullshit comment on there, you getting blocked. I don't get half fuck. How many times I gotta block you on there? You coming with the bullshit? I'm getting your ass the fuck up out of here. It's simple. Don't pull that shit. Don't pull that shit up on my goddamn live, man. For real. Y'all making the experience bad for everybody else. Y'all niggas. Every time you go get blocked. But anyway, man. Look, 6-6, heading into a tough ass fucking game next week. A tough ass fucking game next week against arguably the NFL's best. That's a game that you're not going to be able to get down in. You're not you because again, they can take off. Their offense is way more explosive than what we saw in the 49ers tonight. They can take off. Right now, Matthew Stafford is looking like the MVP of the league. You can't make the mistakes that you made today against the Rams on Sunday. You cannot make those kind of mistakes. The mistakes that you made tonight, if you play that, you'll get beat by 40 against that team, even at
Yeah.
home. What you think about that, Carl D?
Yeah, you're right. I mean, Dave got to be he got to be aggressive. He got to be Atlanta Dave next week because this is ridiculous. I don't know if it's he's afraid to let Bryce just cut loose because of, he think he gonna throw an interception. Fuck it. If I was if I was calling the plays, Bryce throw this, go deep. Even if you get picked off, you gonna the next series you gonna throw that shit deep again.
Yeah, man. I just and Bryce, man, again, he still got to cut down on the turnovers, man. He averaging like one pick a game.
Yeah,
Like I
yeah.
think, yeah, like he's averaging like one interception every single game. Like he really is. Like I think he got a pick in the last four, if I'm not mistaken. He got even the ones that we won, he still threw an interception in.
No, he didn't get no pick last week against Atlanta, and I think Green
No,
Bay too.
he didn't throw
I
any
mean, not
picks
Green Bay.
against Atlanta last week. Nah, I
Uh,
think
uh,
well, yeah. He
and
didn't.
Green Bay, he didn't throw no pick in Green Bay
All
against them.
right.
So
Yeah. So that's just how I go, man. Like, but everybody, uh man, these motherfuckers, bro. It's
my
time to get
expect my expectations is low for the rest of the year. I mean, I hope we get I hope we reach 9, your prediction. I'd be happy if we get 9.
yeah. I had us at 7 and 8. That's all I
Oh,
had us seeing us going, man. 7 and 8. That 7 or 8 wins is what I had us at. I feel like that's kind of more like how shit is going to go for the rest of the way.
oh
And
Lord.
like I really do, man, because you needed you needed you needed to have the magic number is 3. I feel
Okay.
like for playoffs, it was 3. If you wanted to make the postseason, you needed to win 3. You needed to win 3 if you wanted to make the fucking postseason. But right now, I don't even think we should worry about playoffs. I think we should just fucking focus on what we need to do. We need to focus on just getting better every week. We got, like I said, another tough fucking game coming up. We can't we can't dwell on this shit. This shit was a motherfucking, shit show tonight. We had an opportunity of a fucking lifetime tonight, and we blew it.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we blew it. But you can't fucking cry over it, man. You gotta goddamn keep going, keep heading forward. But yeah. Um, man, I'm about to hop off this motherfucker, bro. Listen,
Uh,
appreciate everybody that's pulling up to the motherfucking chat, man. We gave y'all 2 sessions a day. We will be back live Sunday after the Rams game. Look, man, 6-6. We 500. We still got a long way to fucking go, but we alive. I mean, we're not dead. I mean, that's the good thing. Like, we're not dead yet. But we'll see how we can kind of bounce back this upcoming week, man. Listen, if you're new to the fucking channel, make sure you hit the like and fucking like on this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button on this video. To all y'all fuck niggas out there, fuck y'all as always. Y'all nigga can't break the spirit of the wave. I'm the true wave runner, nigga, the silver motherfucking surfer. There ain't nothing y'all motherfuckers can do. Y'all can comment, you can spam, you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't give no fucks. Big wave still in the motherfucking building, man. Until next time we see y'all, man. Y'all be motherfucking easy. We out
uh,
here.
All right.
Peace.